laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are
check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in Atlanta. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a youngster don't wanna pull it. Even if a youngster don't wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they've started the season on an extremely upbeat note, winning 8 of their first 9 games. They've been solid in just about every aspect. And LeBron James last season got some MVP votes, and while he didn't come away with the award, I think, Kenny, that most would consider him the best player in the league, if not the world.
Well, he's the most difficult player to guard or have a game plan for. Nobody can really take over a game like he does, and the problem that you have with LeBron is who guards him, what position you put on him.
You know, any team that LeBron is on is considered a title contender, and you can't say that about anyone else in the league, so that's why he's the MVP every year.
Now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position. James dishes to Thompson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
And he gets it to go. Baller's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Irving kicks to Love. Got a hand on it. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron passes to Love. Left side, Irving. Misses the 3. Gone 1 of 2 from long. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Boss has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Cleveland, trailing by 2.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Now, here is Smith, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thank you, Doris.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Now here's Irving. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
But they recover it. And it's Smith missing. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Will not go. This is off the front iron. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Big Dog. Irving attacking Mozgov. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kicks it to Garrett. Screen by Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Baller. The feed to Garrett. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in three-point shooting. 8th in scoring. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Amon Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron outside. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And they double up James. Fry, that's for 2. Wide open shot is on the money. Fry's got his first points of the night.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
And here we go. Shumpert into the hoop.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
I don't think you really care enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Monroe's checked in for Slim. Free throw good. James. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. Monroe with it. There's Parker with the 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. Smith, the pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. The drive by Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Slim, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Baller, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now, here's Irving. That's good. Irving's got 5 points so far. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Garrett. Turned in an outstanding. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Baller passes to Powers. Lets it go. Cannot hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Boss. He's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
one falls for.
Talk about being on this game. Look at the numbers for Boss. 10 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Slim and changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, his pace makes him really hard to keep track of, guys. I mean, if you lose him, he'll explode to the rim on you.
Feeds it to Monroe. Shot clock at 5. Here's Powers. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
James kicks to Mozgov. Great look there, but off target. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Powers. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Boss has got 15 points. .29 seconds left in the first half. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Dellavedova. LeBron James on the wing. Irving dishes to Frye. Just 5 to shoot. Dellavedova. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Big Dog. Parker. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The home team up by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball, LeBron. How do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
We're doing a good job. We're on the road. You know, our shooters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and it's the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about